As we prepare to wrap up the year and I finish the last few assignments and final exams before saying goodbye to school and hello to warm sun and my first real long break in a while, I wanted to look back on this class and everything it has taught me. My name's Truong, and today I will recount my time here, specifically what I've learned, how I've grown, and what I will take away with me. So let me start with giving a quick summary of what I've learned, primarily what makes a good public speaker. The goal of a speech is to draw in the audience's attention and maintain it. So effective speakers appeal to the audience's ethos, logos, and pathos, or emotion, logic, and empathy, allowing the speaker to form a deep connection with the audience. The speaker should also understand audience analysis, which is the main focus of chapter 4.7 and 4.6 of the natural speaker and week 2's module of rhetorical devices, as it's vital to connect with the audience by getting to know them and learning who they are as a person to ensure the effectiveness of a speech. However, a speech extends beyond just knowing the audience and directly relates to the speaker's ability to create a speech in their presentation, which is the primary focus of Chapter 7 of the Natural Speaker and Week 7's module. As unlike an essay, speeches should only be a few minutes and should focus on the most important information. Furthermore, while presenting, the speaker should be appropriately dressed and they should make eye contact with the audience. They should also take pauses ever so often to make it easier for the audience and themselves. Hence, it's amazing how much I have improved throughout this class, especially compared to my first speech. I remember how nervous I was to present during our first live recording, even trying to avoid it despite telling myself before starting that I would just get it over with. But as we continued and I listened to everyone's speeches, I gradually felt more confident in myself. Eventually, the fear and nervousness I once felt wasn't so bad. And funny enough, I was even able to recognize when I got too nervous and how to prevent it from gravely affecting my speech. Nevertheless, despite the growth I've made, there are so many things I need to improve on, like staying within the time limit and improvising. Although I was able to recognize and prevent my nervousness from severely messing me up, I made many mistakes and lost several precious seconds. I also overloaded my speeches with information as they typically reach the max limit without mistakes. Thus, these issues caused me to exceed the time limit by several seconds. But at least this was better than my first speech, since that speech exceeded more than the time limit by more than 4 minutes. I also found it difficult to improvise since my mind tended to blank out, causing me to forget everything. Still, as our class is coming to an end, I will take things I've learned here and implement it into my future, as the skills we've learned here can also apply to conversation. Mainly, I will take away how to present information without droning on or getting sidetracked, as it's fairly easy to get distracted. In addition, I also learned to create an effective outline with the most crucial information only. In the end, this class has left a lasting impression on me, and I know that it will greatly benefit my future, especially during situations that require conversational skills. Though this may be my final speech for this class, I've learned many things, seen myself improve over the class, and have many things I will take away with me for the future. To thank you for listening, I want to leave you with a quote from Gintoki, the anime Gintama. Life is like a mountain. You can say you have reached the top only after climbing back down. So don't give up just because you stumble or fall in the future, but learn from it. Thank you for listening.